It's Tom here from FDS, and the subject of today's little mini mod is this, which is a Sealy face mask. A friend of mine put me onto this, and I'm going to tweak it a little bit, make it a bit more interesting. And you can see it's goggles, and it's also like a face shield, which is quite useful if you're playing indoors or if you're playing higher velocities where you might not want to get a dart to the face or the mouth. Now this is in two parts. It's a little hard to separate. You've got to kind of pull that off, and you can see that you've got pair of goggles and the face shield, and the goggles are just a kind of safety goggle. They're a properly BS kite marked set, and they're impact proof, and they're also got good ventilation, and they're repeatedly mist-proof, so we should be testing those. And the part that interested me from a modding point of view was this bottom half here, and it kind of reminded me of a samurai face mask. So I thought I would get into some tweaking with that, and I was going to look at a bit of carbon. So I was thinking of a kind of red and black samurai pattern with the carbon. I've got some red bits here and a few other bits and pieces. So I'm thinking about putting some bits across here, and then I'm going to put some black over here and some red through the centre. I'm going to leave this portion here clear so that it doesn't interfere too much with my peripheral vision down. And I'll see. Also, I think this will be hard to wrap with this double curve, and the wrap will go into some of it. And I wanted to see how well I could push this carbon wrap again. So I'm going to do some carbon wrap. I've got some red and black, and I've got to work out all the grain. And I'm going to do this as a time lapse, so you'll see me working as I go, probably on this one. And obviously there'll be no sound as usual. So if you want to get hold of one of these, I'll put a link in the description box for those. They're about $15. Mine was £12. And I got mine from eBay. They're also available on Amazon, and I think they're worth a look. So as an alternative to things like rival masks, I think these are a bit better. So we're going to see how this comes out. It's a bit of an experiment really, and I'll get on with the wrapping. So there's the finished product, ready to release your inner Deadpool, and I think that's come out quite well. You can see that I've used the weave as part of the kind of overall design, and I've got straight weave and then I have weave in different directions. That's deliberate. I know it doesn't look exactly like carbon. I've got a tiny bit of trimming up I've just noticed where I've missed a line here, but I may end up coming back to this and putting carbon over this bit, but I want to test it in a game first. So there you have it. If you want yourself a cool individual mask, something a bit different, then I can recommend these initially, just for the fun of making them. And obviously for prop work there could be some potential there for some interesting props.